Hey guys, welcome back to ESL TV for the EPS Germany Summer 2014 Grand Finals now. It's Mousesports up against Planetkey Dynamics. I'm Jason Kaplan, of course, still joined by the lovely Pansy, and we have, hopefully, a much closer game, because right now on CSGO Lounge, 87% in favor of Mousesports, 13 for Planetkey Dynamics.
Okay, and looking at the map pool, I kind of agree. Well,
why don't you tell us about the map pool?
Dust 2 going to be coming up first. I'd say a staple diet for Planetkey Dynamics. Well, but as is it Mouse. Mouse is probably strongest map, I'd argue, on occasion. Certainly one that's been played prolifically through their history in the German EPS finals. Always done really well on it. They will also get to start on the CT side. Planetkey Dynamics on the T side. I'm not sure what to really expect, but I'm hoping PKD get to a good start because they definitely need it, and I think we are live into the first round here.
Yes, we are, and Mousesports always been a team. Really?
Well, GG.
Well, if we had any indication of how this game would go, Alu kind of just showed us. That was ridiculous. But either way, Mousesports, CT side, they've always been a team that preferred the CT side on Dust 2. Even way back when we saw when they were known as Party Dabblers at the time. And you're in about something.
I was just trying to see the way they're playing this out. They've kind of stacked Mousesports, but then left Legija and Nookie, the ones without armor or anything. So Nookie, I guess, has to kind of control where he puts down those two flashes, and I think he's going to be looking towards short. And that's actually where Planetkey Dynamics are heading, so I'll be interested to see if this pays off. So basically, he is there to put the double flash down, probably slow them. If they drop maybe CT, that could be an issue, but I'll be interested to see how this plays out, because clearly Mousesports have a plan, and so far, Planetkey are going to be walking into it.
Well, Nookie's sitting inside of a smoke here. Insight. Try to play a little bit ninja. Actually gets shot from the backside, realizes he has to fight now. Struck's the last man standing in a one-on-one. And Nookie, well, hasn't get to the shots just yet, but Legija coming in from the backside as well. And they don't, actually they both just back away. They're not going to actually
they don't have
contest
armor.
This.
Out of all the players, they was the two who don't have it, but still, Strux is low, they should get this.
4 HP left. And, well, Flash gonna do not much, but... Okay, that was Legija. Okay, that wasn't the jump shot I was gonna say.
I've already seen one of those. I don't need two in my lifetime, but... Yeah, it was a little bit dangerous then. Every player that picked up the armor initially went down, and the ones who were staying alive were the ones without, and they were pretty low already. So it got a little bit dangerous towards the end then, but... Anyway, Mousesports do lock it out. And we are seeing... There. Yeah, I did. The Tech 9 back in play. Still not a fan.
Jam.
Oh, doodle-doodle-doo. I went for the doodle-doodle-doo.
Doodle-doodle-doo?
Yeah.
It's doodle-doodle-doo.
It is.
Come on, you're the one that can sing this song.
I don't know what you're talking about, Jason.
Well, let's see how it works here. And
doesn't.
It's early. Troubly, though, doing some work, picking up a kill with that Deagle. All right, so they did a potential gun towards Long A. Remember, guys, there's a lot of history between, honestly, all these teams in the German scene, because they've always been on either team at one point or another. It's the same in, every region. Denmark has the same thing with all the Danish teams. Sweden as well. It's just, even in France, the same thing happens. So, obviously, he knows how they play a little bit. He's been on the team with all of them, and he knows how to kind of counter them. And, well, unfortunately for him, getting taken out by Legija, though, Struck's going to respond. The kill back onto Nookie there, and, well, this should be a clean up here as a Tech 9 not doing much. And that will be at least a bomb plant, though. So they got one in the second round. Now the question is, are they going to buy up in round number 3? And with the money that I see on the score, I would not think so.
Probably not. They could maybe force a little something, but... No.
that sigh explains it perfectly.
Well, they're going for a couple of P250s here and there, and I like the option of the P250, obviously only costing, what, $300, I think it is? So it's a super cheap weapon. You can pretty much, I think they're only, one flash just on Strux, and they're probably just going to pile in somewhere. I don't blame him for it. It's not a bad idea. Yeah, he's going to go for, I think, maybe a deeper flash towards long, or seeing how this goes, but Tabson turns his back as he got flashed in towards sight. Nookie, though, does pick up the kills, but Tabson waits for the rest to come in. And it should have been cleaner than that, but Trubley and Strux do pick up kills, so 2v3, but I don't know if Christo really wants to let him get that, and no, he doesn't. So Strux will go down, and Stavros is going to fall to Alu. So not a bad round coming in from Mousesports then, just trying to keep it as clean as possible, not allow another bomb plant, keep them at minimal amounts of money, and as you can see, they're able to get back into this now. So T-side can buy up, they can finally get those smokes, those flashes, the nades, the armor, the guns, everything they want, and this is a real important round now coming up.
Yeah, of course, guys, make sure you get involved via Twitch chat or via Twitter at TheyCallMePansy and at JKaplan. I always like to hear what you guys have to say, and you can see 2 Famasas, 1 on Legeia, 1 on Alu. And they're going to push straight out towards long A here, but you're seeing tabseN unfortunately just missed it on too many shots. Nuki, though, could be watching from car. And rotate back in towards CT spawn, though. Don't feel too confident about that position, and, you know, Planetkey just being very aggressive here. Christian gets a nice shot with AWP in hand onto Trebley, who was on Catwalk. Now going to peek down towards long A. Will miss the shot, though, but he's still alive. Look for the second pick on Cat, and next takes him down, and unfortunately...
Alu's behind them on long.
Is he going to be quick about this, though? Let me start a push up now. This is going to be easy pickings for him if he can just hit these shots. But that smoke working against him. Switches over to the M4. Going to load up or reload here as Legeia pushes up as well. Gets taken down. You know, Alu will pick up 1 here. We'll spot a Mena on Catwalk as well. That's going to be CLY. He won't get the kill on him. And Nuki will, though. That's the bomb. Now down. Strux in a 1-on-2 yet again. And now a 1-on-1 here. Nuki, though, rotating his position. Strux going to walk right into the fire. And he shoots out his leg. And that will be now a 4-0 lead here for mousesports. Again, if we were to predict a scoreline, Pansy, I'm honestly expecting maybe like a 12-4, 12-6 in this one.
I don't think I've seen enough of Planetkey dynamics on the T side yet. I don't
Jason, you know numbers.
I haven't seen enough from them yet. We've seen 1 gun round basically. This won't go well. But I want to see a little more until I really predict it. But I think this is going to be quite cleanly in favour to mousesports. Maybe 5 rounds tops over to Planetkey on this map at least, because we all know how strong mousesports is on the T side as well. I don't think we need to baby step the people at home, like how good they are with this. They can dominate plays wherever. Their mid work is sensational and it's just really on point. However, Planetkey might be able to bring something out here. They need to at least get a couple of rounds on this side, otherwise they're just going to be struggling so much on the CT half.
Yeah, I totally agree. And next, Tech9 using that again. But we will have Alu in the back of sight. And we'll get 1 through window. And Strux soon to fall after, as you can see, able to push back in. So Alu now going to be sitting pretty at 6-2 here, 7-3 for tabseN, 6-2 for Nuki. And 5-0, Christian with the op in hand. Buy up here for Planetkey Dynamics, and this is their chance. I think if they don't pick up a round very, very soon, then the snowball is going to be a little bit too real, and that's going to be a lot of momentum built up for mousesports.
Yeah, and I'm keeping my eye on Chris J, because Alu's not picking up the up. They are leaving it to Chris J. This was his map, but just remember going back a little bit in time, he used to love, you know, stacking up on short, doing the boost on top of a player's head, maybe where Alu is now, and getting the picks into low B tunnels, being a constant nuisance. And this is a bit of a switch up. Maybe Mouse have really adapted their style around. He's playing a little bit more standardized, but it has allowed Planetkey to get some foot in towards short. And, well, there we go. That's the denial of it. He does manage to be able to pick off Stavros from slightly further back. T-side have got a buy up here. They are on the AKs. No warp in play for them, obviously, but still. They have a chance here, but they just need to just make that execution right, because at the moment they're being pressured. Look how close Alu is. He's waiting to probably pop in if they do go for a playthrough. Just waiting it out. He might be able to get into this one. CLY, considering the options in the gear, is just around the side, flashing over, and here comes the push, and Alu waited out for the team flash to come over the top from Trubley, but still, the kills come in, and this might go badly.
Nuki trying to get the spray over from long
Trubley,
A,
I meant
though.
Legeia. I'm going mad. Excuse me.
Oh, Chris J, though, inside of B tunnels. It's a nice little shot right there. Look for the second one. Knows the bomb is picked up. Unfortunately, won't connect with that one, but next again, last man standing, and a 1-on-3 bomb. We'll get planets. We'll get the money. Not big here, and I don't think he's going to be able to do that. Does spot out Chris J. Gets 2! Chris J kills his teammate! And next somehow clutches with the help of Chris J. Planetkey picking up their first round here of this first half.
Chris J likes to take down teammates. Even Stavros saying thanks.
Stavros. Danke, Chris. Dankeschön.
Dankeschön. But no,
wow.
That's twice now for Chris J that he's done this. If we think back to Mirage a little earlier on.
I'm thinking of a YouTube series I keep seeing. It's about, like, team kills in tournaments. And I bet Chris J is going to be in 2 of those clips easily.
Yeah.
But either way, 5-1. It wasn't necessarily a round that Planetkey should have won. Let's keep that in mind. But they did get at least 1 off of this, and we'll see how they're going to... Okay, Alu. Interesting nade. Mind games, clearly. But we'll see how they do here, and obviously going to be struggling just a little bit. But that has to be a little bit of momentum boost for them. And I think that's kind of what they need at this point.
Yeah, definitely. Any round's a good round. It doesn't matter how it comes to you. But looking at Chris J, he's going to go back to where he used to enjoy playing with the AWP. He's got the M4 this time. Waiting out the flash. He has support from Nuki in the back. So a slight team flash comes in from Nuki, but it's not going to be the be-all and end-all. But Nuki struggling to land the shots. Does eventually take down Stavros, but Planetkey, 1-for-1 exchange. No harm, no foul, you may argue, but taking down Chris J early on is something you'd probably want to do.
Well, look at Legeia, though, or Legeia in that nice little spot here. Looking for the push out in the middle. Trouble does pick up Tabson over towards long A, though. And, well, with 3 men in middle, actually, it looks like mousesports are finally going to push up and try to be a little bit aggressive as you see the side of PKD able to push straight into Cat, able to get actually towards the side here. There's actually no one there, but they're still taking a long time. This is allowing the rotate coming from behind. Look at Legisha, gets right behind, though. Doesn't hit the shots, though, but Nuki will get one. And he's looking for the second one and won't connect just yet. And he will be dropped here. Now it's all in the hands of Alu in a 1-on-3. I think he's going to be lucky enough to get a team kill in here to help him out, but 1 man in Goose, 1 man in sight, 1 man towards long. Looks like Alu just going to save up the gun. And that will be Planetkey's second round here. This one, not gifted over to them. They worked for it, and they came out ahead.
Yeah, that opener that they got towards Chris J with the straight-up exchange, really well worthwhile. Taking him down just kind of unlocked A, it seemed, a little bit. You know, once that job was done, once they ticked that box, Nuki kind of fell a little afterwards, but they had to commit 2 players to get it. But still, it was worthwhile in the end. They do walk away with a 5-2 scoreline once this round does get secured. And all the T's stay alive as well. Very important. CLY only on 11 HP next, down to 50, and Truly about 71. So 5-2, 8th round coming up. So far, Chris J very quiet on a map he used to dominate. 3-5 or 4-5, if you take into account the team kill. But right now, Planetkey, I'm interested to see what they do, because last time they had these crazy all-in B plays as well sometimes that did work quite well for them, but they seem to be playing this a little bit different. They want to take their time with these guys, and there's a double stack coming up on short. I think it's Nuki and Tabs in there, but I'm not sure if they're going to find much because, well, most of the action is in the B tunnels. Legia, he is in. Does get himself a gun, so nicely done to him. He's going to at least be able to dominate on B by himself if they want to leave him solo, or just put him down to where the action feels it's going to be. He does play mid normally in a supporting kind of aspect. He comes down and does the flash over if necessary for either Alu or Chris. But so far, his teammates are falling around him. I'm not sure how much impact he's going to have.
Oh, CLY. That a little bit lucky right there. That was a great little play, though, by Legisha to push in through the smoke. Unfortunately, not really netting him too much trouble. Going to be watching for the flank. And we'll have at least 1 man coming here in just a few seconds. Should be a pretty easy kill for him to spot out Nuki, but doesn't hit the shot. Unfortunately, going to push right back out into him, get the kill. Look for Tapson, and there it is. So now 5-3 here. Planetkey taking 3 straight.
Yeah, Planetkey building up now. And obviously, that was an eco just coming out from mousesports. Now they will be back on this. Looking at Chris J, is he going to stay up for the AWP though? He's going to go for the scout and armor, so. Who am I to doubt it? He might pull this one off. He's a man who certainly can. And looking through those double doors, catches a glimpse of one. He knows where they're heading at least. And the flashes and the smokes, well, not the smokes, just mostly the flashes, did come through those double doors. Not landing anything yet. This is surprising. And you may argue that I'm not sure why you'd be so excited about someone scouting in mid up against a fully bought T side. But I can tell you now, Chris J has landed shots like that quite consistently to the surprise of many. But it looks like we're seeing the rotate coming out. Planetkey Dynamics sending Strux in to kind of bait out maybe a little bit by B, keep some of the attention there, but I think Mouse have read it properly. They still have Tabson down in pit. Flash up and over. Flash off the back. And now peeking. Counter flash did come through, slowed him down the peak, so they're not flash now. Here's up, double nade comes out. Next pins him to the wall and leaves Nuki with it all to do. So Nuki going down means that pretty much A, long at least, is open, but I think Chris J did come to sight early on.
Yep, he has been able to sneak in there with the scout down towards long A. He's going to jump up. Actually, I think he did spot out 1 man. Unfortunately, not really going to connect with any shots just yet, but Lega picks up one. That's up to Chris J to hold on to this site while Alu does get the rotate back in, and the jumps aren't really going to help, but he gets 1 at least. And he does come in, though, and clean him up here. Now Alu on catwalk in a 1-on-2. 23
seconds. They're going to have to commit.
They do, and they have 3 flashes. First one's going to go on a blind Alu just a little bit. Smoke going to cover the actual transition into the site here, but now Alu in a 1-on-2. CLY gets the better of him. And that is a 5-4, almost tied up here. Remember that one round, that one TK that happened, cost mousesports that round and gave now Planetkey 4 straight. Obviously, you can't say it directly caused it, but it's definitely helping them. Yeah, but Planetkey have been playing the execution quite nicely. Good rotate then down towards long. Nicely done there. You know, they worked out. They sent 1 man to fake out a little bit by B. Didn't really slow down the rotate from, I think it was Chris J who came over to play site. But still, the planning and the execution was pretty much on point. So Stavros finds Nuki early on down long, but it's not where the commitment's happening. 3 players coming towards those B tunnels. Alu on the first go of it does get down Strux, but they've taken over the site quite quickly, and it is a 4v2 now. Christian pushing straight through the smoke here. We'll spot out next. We'll get the first shot as well. We'll be able to pick up a gun. Spots actually just turns around almost in a 90-degree angle. Shoots out on CLY, and he's still alive here, but we'll pick up the kill onto him with the grenade in a second. And well, that's a little bit of a play, but unfortunately, they didn't really make much off of that. And now we're all tied up here. 5-5, round 11. And this is the first half of the first map in this best of 3. And we are into the grand finals here of the EPS Germany Summer 2014 season.
Yeah. So far, Chris J and Alu with the AWP. Are they doubling up long or? No, surely not. Where is Alu? Okay, so Alu's in mid, Chris J now long. They've kind of switched around. Alu previously was mostly focusing on A, and Chris J was the one to be more towards mid, but maybe feeling a little bit of a switch up would be good here and trying to bring back the pacing of this, because so far it has been being led by Planetkey, as you mentioned, those last couple of rounds, back to back to back. And most of the opening kills also going to PKD, so if they can maybe counter that, it'd be perfect, but they need the opportunity, and Alu looks like he might have the chance here.
Unfortunately, misses that shot. Looks like he will miss out on a second one as well here. So then we'll give Catwalk up to the side of Planetkey. Though they do have Nookie there, and sit in the similar spot of where Chris J was. Tabson will pick up a kill towards long, though. And as you see, the bomb is there, and there's going to be 3 more people now coming that way. You have Cyrus pushing up. Catwalk actually dinked up and gets taken down here, so Nookie, nice little bit of a play by him. Has opened up, or at least stopped that avenue from allowing any terrorists to get through it. And now it's a 4-on-2, 4-on-1 now, as CLY is the last man standing. And I think Chris J's trying to shoot his toes off, almost at that point. 30 seconds to go, he has the bomb there. He's getting flanked in from the backside here. This is going to be very tough to even try to save your gun. And I feel like there's no chance. Oh. A fake flash comes in. You can see he's just slowly making his way through here, and they're just trying to count it. They're trying to wait down the time here, so make him a little bit more broke. And unfortunately, they won't have the opportunity just yet. You can see just trying to make him go bankrupt, and well, he's forced to shoot. Didn't want to get taken down. And honestly, it was a smart play by CLY to just go and die, because you would have been out so much money if you didn't. Yep,
and they're now able to get back on a buy and actually even get an AWP in the hands of Stavros.
Is he going to go for the long peek again? He's been doing that actually
He's got the spawn for it, why not? He opened up last time, taking down Nookie, so certainly capable. Double AWP up against him. And I don't see any CT players coming down. Is Chris J going to boost? Here we go. Please do it. Yeah, buddy. So now you get to see that nice little stack up on short. I love seeing this guy do this. I'm hoping he can get the pick here because you can see CLY is there, and Chris J certainly known for this, and maybe a little bit of caution shown by Planetkey Dynamics due to this factor. And very little action actually coming down to long, as we did know the initial shot would have come through, but Chris J doesn't land it and has to back away.
And they've also gone up long A because of this.
And they've done their own stack. Did they just do their own stack down long? I'm sure Strux just stacked.
I think he killed Alu down middle.
Yeah, sorry, down at the top of mid. I want to see that back. I'm sure of it.
Well, I'll definitely count on you. Let me know about that one. As obviously we have another stream open somewhere else, but Trebly picks up a knife kill, and he gets a kill on a Tapson. I did not see where that was actually happening from, unfortunately. It looks like he pushed actually towards long A, and next going to pick up a kill on the Nookie, which will mean Legisia now all alone here in a 1-on-5. And oof, that's the first kill. There's a couple more people to worry about here, and Nate going to come in, taking down about 40 HP. We'll spot out one man towards long. Trebly gets the kill. And we're all tied up yet again here. Remember, 87% of the people voted or put bets on mousesports. This could be a lot of skins that people lose out on.
Yeah, that could hurt.
Oh, apparently Chris J's keyboard was messed up. That's why he got knifed. But again, guys, make sure to let us know what your guys' thoughts are in Twitch chat, on Twitter, at @JKaplan, @TheyCallMePansy. Always like to hear what you guys have to say. Even if you don't want to talk to us, follow us anyways, because Pansy just broke 10K. And she actually rocketed past that to like 10.2. So that was impressive.
Yay. Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Also, I heard you've been streaming a lot too. CSGO.
Please stop plugging it now.
No? Okay.
No.
Well, why don't you plug mine then?
I don't like that.
Gotta make it work both ways.
I don't wanna. But yeah, let's actually discuss the game that's going on right now, because I don't think either of us predicted to see the scoreline at 6-6, especially on Dust 2, which has been a phenomenal map for mousesports for some time. And I kind of want to look back through historically how well they played on this, because I say it, I'm sure, for a reason. I'm not just lying to you guys here. They are actually very good at it. But what has your take been on it so far? What are you doing?
I'm not trying to write your...
Please don't.
take on the game. I feel like mousesports, again, got cocky like they did earlier on when they were playing up against Playing Ducks. They started to throw away some rounds, and they felt confident. And obviously Chris J with the TK kind of messed things up, and they gave him Planetkeys, you know, 6 rounds almost straight at this point. I feel like they should be a little bit worried right now. Yeah, I mean, Dust 2 is a strong German map. Yeah, mousesports are fantastic on it.
So mousesports beat Fnatic. They got 10 rounds against NIP. They've been MTW before in this. Fnatic again. ESC back in the day. They've had some, and Titan some time ago. They have had some really good results on this map. So I'm not saying it for no reason at all. They are definitely very proficient, but not showing it here.
Definitely not, and
not as much at least.
I feel like, again, you pointed out something early on, Chris J being quiet, and well, as you can see on the bottom of the scoreboard, he definitely is, and I wonder if that's just due to a mix-up in their playstyle. The fact that you have Alu now on the team who's been opping as well, maybe they changed their playstyle just to fit him a little bit more, and well, there's the man we were talking about being a little bit quiet. Looks like he picked up a kill on a CLY through the smoke, but again, he needs to show up a little bit more. Like, this is his map. This is the map he's known for. This is like Titan doing terribly on Inferno, or Dignitas doing terrible on Nuke.
And did he just get another team kill?
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a moment of silence here for Legesia. It's Chris J.
All right, let me just put it this way. Chris J, last time he played Fnatic, for example, right? The time when they won 16-12. Chris J was on 28 kills, 5 assists, and 16 deaths. Close to him was Alu as well, but he is making up for it. This is his map. This is where he goes huge, and he's showing you that right now, taking down 2 in the B tunnels. But I'm not sure if he's going to find any more. Alu chimes in with 1 now. Trubly left alive.
Able to return the kill back onto him, but of course, there's still a couple more people there in the site. I wish I actually saw what happened. But I'm pretty sure people downstairs in the studio definitely noticed that one. But again, if you look where Legesia's body was, you know what, we're actually just going to take a quick look since obviously Trubly trying to run away. Over here. Like, that's him. And Chris J was here, so how... I don't even... You know? I can't even right now. I'm like a teenage girl. Or just can't even.
Counter-terrorists win.
Alright, well, we will be 7-6 now in favor of mousesports. So even with the TK coming in, Chris J stop them in their tracks in tunnel. Will allow them to at least secure 1 more. But still a very close game here. And we're going to find out now if Planetkey can tie it all up here at 7-7. But Chris J, he moved up from the bottom of the scoreboard, though. Maybe that's what he's doing, trying to kill Legesia so he would get off the bottom.
Maybe.
Hindsight, it's always 20/20, and Tabs now pushed up all alone at long. Gonna get flashed in, and well, he'll get blind here. Strux picks up a kill onto Alu. Looks like in middle here, but Tazim gets one. Looking for a couple more. He gets shot by his teammate again. Was that Chris J? It was Chris J again!
I want to see his team damage, or we could like get that stat generated, just team damage caused.
E-bot, please.
Indeed.
Is there negative damage for him? Like if I go over to him, will it have it go down? No, it goes up.
I don't get it. What the hell is going on?
I mean, if it helps him kill people, I can kind of understand it, but no, I
do
just...
your thing.
Wait, is there team damage?
No.
Matt Wood, please incorporate that statistic here. And Mickey can be holding on to Catwalk. We'll drop down as well. Chris J going to be watching towards Long A, as you can see. And transition going to come in towards middle, it seems, as Strux and Nex able to get the flashes in. No smoke just yet, but Rotate already coming in. Nuki looks like he'll be able to get towards that B side just quick enough here to prevent them from actually getting fully into the site. But you can hear them running. He knows it's B, and Chris J now in hot pursuit to get over here. And he's going to try to stop the bomb plant. 60 seconds left to go, and Nex picks up the kill. And now Chris J in a 1-on-2. He has no more teammates to kill.
Bomb has been planted.
Let's see if he can pull this one off here. Nex at 8 HP. And Chris J slowly working his way up. We'll have one man towards... Oh my lord! The shot on his Strux was fantastic! He doesn't connect to the second, but damn! That was a nice shot. And Planetkey now tied up 7-7.
Chris J, he's a hit-and-miss player. What can you say on that? But absolutely unbelievable stuff coming through. But not enough to secure the round. He went for the double no-scope in the end towards the side.
That was an amazing first no-scope, though.
Not sure, but anyway, Chris J caught on the crosses. The final round of the first half, 15th round coming in here. 7-7, currently tied all even. You see the play from PKD should be a little bit stronger than before, but look at Alu pushing up mid straight away, going in for the challenge. Gets shut down by Stavros. But Stavros did receive a hell of a lot of damage, so No.
This is last round of the first half, and they've got nothing.
Yeah, they have really no money to mess with here. So if they get this, it'd be an absolute miracle. But CLY taking down Chris J, not going to help them out of Tabson. Now there's 4 to deal with on site with just, well, nothing now as it's down to Nookie and Lagisha.
2 on 4. At least they have no Chris J to worry about. There's no 6-man on Planetkey Dynamics' side that they have to be careful of. And, well, Nookie probably just running straight to his death here. The flash is going to get him in for 1 kill. Won't get him in for the second. And Planetkey going to come out of the ahead here of this first half with a 1-round lead, 8-7. Again, 87% of the people who bet on this game put it towards mousesports, and yet Planetkey are giving them a run for their money. I actually, you know, I'm curious about a lot of things because, you know, I'm going to say it for later because this, I probably shouldn't say it now because it makes me look really bad, but mousesports, does it seem like they're trying? Like, why is Chris J killing his teammates twice in this map, once earlier on, shooting his team? I don't understand. I really do not.
Yeah, I don't understand what's happening with mousesports. The thing is, though, if they do kind of play this lax style, we saw how many rounds they can drop when it, you know, when they start messing around here. They need to be careful, but we are seeing what they did, something similar to before. Legia and Nookie being the ones to hit up the smokes, the flash and the nade, and, you know, the smoke double flash for Legia. So they need to be a little bit cautious at the start. And look at this mid stack from Planetkey Dynamics. They have 3 players there. That nade will, however, connect towards Stavros and take him quite low down. So now CLY has to find the kills. He's found Legia. He's going to turn around, get the tag towards the next. Not got time for the reload. Surely not. But now everyone knows what's going down. Chris J does come out on top with Tabson, and B's pretty much open for the taking.
Look at this.
Unless Next gets there first.
This man.
They faked B tunnels, and they got 2 players over there. Nicely done.
And now Stavros is like, oh, hi. It's a man right up on the site. And obviously now it's going to be a 3-on-2 here. Strux got 96 HP. They have a kit. They have armor on Next. It is possible to pull this one back. The problem is they don't... Well, I think now they know where the bomb is, and with Tabson sitting in the middle, he's going to actually get them on the rotate. Tabson going to peek out. Headshot comes in, and now it's all in the hands of Next here in a 1-on-3. They don't have much HP, so he could pull this one off. It's going to be a little bit difficult, as you can see. Not really connected with any of the shots just yet, and Alu going to secure that one. So now all tied up yet again here at 8-8. And this is only the first map here in this best of 3. Next map will be on Inferno, and if we get to the third one, it will be on Mirage. Mirage, as I like to call it.
That was some really classy play from mousesports there. The rotates around mid, faking down towards B, and then just coming back long, leaving, obviously, as you mentioned, Alu on towards A.
That worries
really
me, though.
Nice.
Because, like, it's happened multiple times. Like, I was been able to do this. Like, on Mirage earlier on against Plain Ducks. You've seen it here. Like, you can't count on him to always get that flank, you know?
I don't know. You could argue you can't always count on Get Right to get the flank on and be behind him, but
that's a whole different beast. That's Get Right.
I don't know, man. It's the same kind of style, I guess you could argue. Maybe. Maybe not to the same caliber, but it's certainly a dependable style if you can play it well. Maybe he's looking towards that. I don't know, but it's certainly working for him right now. And we'll have to see if mousesports can keep this up. They are on that T side. They do have the weaponry. They do have the guns, but there is a CZ, a couple of P250s against them. And it's very much a hold from sight. Mouse reading it well. Going to work through mid. Pretty going to assume no one's really fancying peeking the double doors there. And then the hold on the site will be the main position. So smoke towards the CT spawn. Nades up and over. Strux will be on the receiving end. And Next also goes down on the B site. And, well, B is open for the taking. Bomb should be planted. And a very clean round so far for mousesports. And it's about keeping those players alive. 2 AKs already in the mix. They want to make sure they are on the right person here and get this one going.
As you can see, Planetkey just going to look for some exit kills. Sorry, not Planetkey. mousesports going to look... No, Planetkey, sorry. Looking for some exit kills here. Confused myself. And as you can see, I mean, Trebly, Deagle, head armor for Stavros, head armor for CLY. And it looks like they're actually just going to sit over towards A, just trying to protect the pistols and armor that they do have. And then go into the next round, hopefully with some nice guns. And as you can see, it's been a very back and forth game here between these two teams.
Terrorists win.
And there we go, mousesports back up again, 9-8 here.
And mousesports play then was, once again, very good. Read the opponent's side well, knowing that they probably not challenge on mid. And then just worked out that B side probably has lesser players and took it very, very comfortably. Chris J, though, still not going to be buying up yet. Wondering when he's going to get that AWP in hand. Certainly an option for him, but not seen it yet. They're going to go for the 5-7, but Stavros looking aggressive on Shaw here. Going to go straight for the challenge. He does have the head armor, can back away at least, has a second to breathe before he'd have been in trouble. And, well, so far, Alu getting a little tagged up. So, little bits of damage coming in here or there, but Planetkey still very much on Nico, and Mouse look like they might want to work once again towards mid.
You can see as well on a catwalk here, CLY getting a little bit aggressive, does get taken out by Nookie though. That means a push could come in towards A. As you can see, there's quite a few men stacked up already here. There's actually 3, and not to mention Next even going for the rotate in this one. And Smokes will come in for potential B transfer. And I think they might even go with it here, even modeling up the actual site here. And 1 man towards Goose, 1 man towards Elevator, 1 man towards CT ramp. And they're like, all right, well, you know what, we're done. Agisha, pick up the kill on the Next, and that will be a free B bomb site here. But Strux looking at going straight through the smoke, gets taken down, and just like that, we see a 10-8 score here for mousesports. And here we go. Planetkey able to buy up, not going to afford an op. And Chris J, well, he will. And this is where it's going to get really dangerous.
Yeah. Well, maybe.
Assuming he's playing up to the style we know Chris J can.
It might be dangerous for his teammates more than anything.
God. Oh, God, you're right. You're right. Agisha, run! He's already died twice.
It's going to be Tabson, if anyone. Let's see if Chris J is going to get this one. So Tabson's in his way to late flashes come out on towards long to try and regain control towards the CT side. I wonder if they're going to realize that Tabson did get through. They're going to find out the hard way as he takes down CLY, and going to look for a second as the flashes come over, and Stavros challenging from pit. He gets the kill, but now the rest of the T side do make their move towards it, and he's under pressure, but he does have the support there coming through.
Well, Chris J is waiting as well in the doorway, waiting for the man to peek from long. Almost with that guy in pit, make things a little bit difficult for them to push out, and I'll pick up the guy in pit. Oh, the tag comes in onto Trubly right there, but not the kill. And Strux able to pick up one over towards Kawak, I believe, in there. Trubly picking up another. Sorry, it was actually towards Long. And now Alu, all alone. 8 AWP in hand. Up against 2. And you can see 1 man in elevator, 1 on catwalk, playing it safe. And even smoking up the crosshair. Interesting play by them. It will allow Next to get a little bit more of a closer duel. Now taking his time. He will have that 1 man on catwalk. You can see Strux. He's not peeking out just yet. He's got to be careful of this push. And obviously has a man elevator. And Next again, well played by him. And we will have now 10-9 here. And I didn't think about having to worry for Chris J's teammates when he got the op anymore. But that you're definitely right on that one. But though, we have to talk about this. Planetkey, first gun run for him. Pick it up. Very solid. Looked very well done. And now we see if they can continue this trend here as Chris J getting another op in hand. And Agisha probably a little bit hesitant to give him that, though.
Might be a little bit of worry there, but I said 10-9 mousesports. Waiting to see them now looking for that real execution. They have everything they want in the way of nades, smoke splashes, guns, head armor. There should be nothing holding them back. So I want to see that full plan coming into effect when they do the smokes, if they work through CT, you know, if they just smoke off CT, work mid, or if they just go. I love seeing all those plans just kind of falling into effect. And at the moment, they will take their time. Only 1 minute left on the board, though. They will have to start considering their options. It looks like they're going to be going up short, and I wonder if Chris J is going to go for the opener. He does occasionally join them there with the AWP to try and peek sight, but he's mostly still watching towards mid. But I think he might be the one to try and land the shot, maybe towards Stavros, if he does go for the peek. So, 48 seconds left. Bear in mind, CLY is down in pit, probably coming through CT. Stavros trying to stay alive in this corner. Flashes are coming in one after the other. He's going to have to be a little bit cautious here. Double flash comes in. He is completely blind. Legia comes through, but Trubly does find the kill. Hopping up and down from that CT side, but he gets dealt with by Chris J. And now 4v3. Strux, Next, and CLI have to find a route back in. CLI is in pit. I think they're kind of aware. Chris J certainly keeping tabs on it, and he will land the shot. So now Strux and Next in a bit of a dire situation. As Next does come in, does find one on short, but I think that's all they're going to get out of this, and I think Strux got away from there a little earlier.
Yeah, I got the op in hand to just straight book it out of there, and I love Chris J's op name. Chris J's Online J. It's funny, because people always said he was online, and then he finally came out to an event and just wrecked everyone and showed that he was just as damn good offline as he was online. Now, mousesports taking a 2-round lead here, 11-9. And we actually have a game in our hands, and I don't think we kind of expected that. I was expecting, you know, more of a stomp than this, and it's nice to see, considering we've had 2 very one-sided matches so far, and this is only the first map here in this best of 3.
Now, this is where you start to worry. mousesports got the round then, so it's going to kind of force the option of having to stick on an eco, or you know, obviously Struck still keeping that AWP in hand, but Planetkey Dynamics don't have enough to buy here, and this is when the rounds start building up against you. mousesports look like they're going to go in for an all-in B play, a little bit of a fake out on long where the stack came in, and you can see the read coming out from them. It's so smart the way mousesports are playing this, and now Next has to go pretty big. I think he's going to be dealt with almost immediately as he does go down, and Alu's just roaming long, maybe looking for that AWP if Strux tries to make a run for it more than anything, but Mouse should be able to get this bomb down fairly uncontested, but Stavros quite quick on the rotate through towards those B tunnels, but there are the kills coming into place, and now Strux and Troubly, the last 2 alive, and I want to see if maybe Alu found Strux there. He was looking in the right place, but I'm not going to get him, I can imagine.
Oh, Nuki does deal with Troubly over towards the doors, and Strux actually by car, and Alu, Strux, one of you pay attention. Now will be Strux getting the better of him, and that should not unfortunately have happened. But now I know exactly where he is, and look at this, swarming over him like bees. Bee swarm. But Strux picking up a second. Will he get the 3rd? Yes, he will. Will he get the 4th on a Chris J? No, because Legia has pushed long A. He will take 3 people down with them. But now, 12-9 scoreline. mousesports finally looking more professional, I'll say. Looking like, all right, we should stop messing around, guys. We should really start to try. Not, you know, not taking anything away from Planetkey. Like, they've been playing fantastic. But there's been a lot of iffy plays out of particular players on mousesports, Chris J, that have really made you wonder what they're doing.
Yeah, but I kind of agree. Obviously, the last round was very well played out, but the push on long does begin, and Stavros has none of it. Sends Alu and Tabson immediately back. And now we have Nuki, Chris J, and Legia having to force this round somehow. They're going to have to get back into this one, but there's literally 0 damage done to the CTs as well. There wasn't even a close exchange. It was just absolute dominance. So 1 minute left, pretty much on the board. Nade comes out, catches Nuki and Chris J on long, and CLY close to the right side. Chris J looking for the opener. Will he check that far into the angle? I think he's got a bit of an inkling that there may be a player waiting here. And CLY's patience certainly will be tested. He's played here consistently. Stavros was on to pick up the kill. Assume that CLY will be close by, and it looks like Nuki will be the first in, and CLY will take him down. And now Chris J surely saw him then.
Yeah, he knows he's there. And in the meantime, Legia's actually pushing Catwalk here, but does get dinked, does get taken care of. And now 1 on 5 for the J-Man. Not going to hit a single one. So, now 12-10 here. Planetkey fighting back. There's still a lot of money to spend on mousesports side. They should be able to at least re-equip here for this round. You have 7K on Chris.
Yeah,
we can drop for someone, and you know, look at the scoreboard. There's really been no one that like really stands out for either team. Like, yeah, there's, you know, Strux 18 and 16, but you have 2 people with 15 kills under him. It's like everyone is really picking up the kills when they need to.
Yeah, they're all playing well. Everyone's doing their job, and Stavros again opens up the round. He got the double last time. He's going to pick down Tabson straight up, so already putting maybe Mouse in a little bit of a back foot situation. They'll have to build their way into this round, as it looks like mousesports maybe faking out short, going to work through mid, smoke off CT, and then maybe play towards B, but let's see what they go for here. Flashing over. Smoke comes in. Here comes the B push. Strux will be waiting this time. We saw Strux can go big when necessary, but it's going to be Nex who does peer out of the window, and Legia is in on the site. Chris J is with him, Truly on the rotate. CLY looking for the way in. Where's that bomb? Oh, the bomb went down on the ramp towards B, and that was the main factor towards the T side, not even getting really close to that round. So 12-11. Planetkey are building into this game, and they're doing very well with it.
I wonder if mousesports... No, I really wonder if they're choking a little bit.
I don't know, you can mess around so long, and then suddenly your team's right behind you, so, you know.
As you can see, there'll be a quick push towards long A here for mousesports. Obviously going for the save, and CLI will pick up the first kill here. Troubly will be pushed up very close. We'll pick up 1-2. Chris J will find the respawn as Stavros does clean him up. Last man standing will be Alu, who's gone behind him, picks up a kill on Stavros, picks up a second on a CLI. Now it's a 1-on-2 here, but he will unfortunately not be able to push in towards long A to pick up a gun. That's still not a bad save round here out of mousesports. Picking up 3 kills.
Still doing the damage. So 12-12. We are tied up only even in the first map. And if you know the illustrious history of mousesports on this map, It's unbelievable to watch someone like Planetkey take it this close. You could argue that mousesports threw away a couple of rounds in this, and I think I'd agree with you. But still, they're being put through their paces, and you're going to see the complete execution either come into play, where they just do this hard, hit-fast strat, which I think we might be seeing up short, because maybe frustration alone. Look at this, flashing straight in. Legia just going to go for it. That nade connects massively. Tabs and Chris J and Alu all receiving a big bit of damage, and that nade is going to be brilliant as well. Connects perfectly. CLY catching Chris J. Troubly on site. Manages to take down Legia, but that is it. And the bomb will be planted. I believe you can now plant on the short side of the boxes as you can since the changes, but still, it doesn't matter. Planetkey come back around and they finally take the lead. Really well played to them.
Yeah, fantastic. And
those nades, yo.
And now we look at, you know, mousesports. Well, they will have the money to buy again. But being down now, I mean, this is the first time they've been down today in the game. And you see if they can really take things back. And I don't know, I don't feel for them for some reason. I don't feel like there's a lot of effort being put into this game by them. And I feel bad saying it because obviously, you know, they're a really good team here, but it feels to me like Planetkey wants it more. And right now you can see Nikki Legia pushing through lower, CLY still holding in pit. Probably slightly rotating over towards middle here. So they're going for a 2-1-2. And depending on CLY to hold onto that long A push. It's a lot of confidence to have in a one-man for your team. Especially when Stavros will be taken down if he does fall. Look at this. Chris J and Nuki both working towards middle. Troubly spots out the first one, and Chris J going to slowly peer through these doors. Will pick up a fantastic shot on a Troubly right there. Now they're pushing in through B as well. And they clean up every single man. They didn't lose a single one right there. Legia got knocked down to 34 HP, but now it's Stavros and CLY, the last two standing here. Not really in a position to help out too much. You can see Nuki pushing up catwalk. He won't actually get the kill on a Stavros. Now CLY, the last man standing in a 1-on-5. Surely he won't go for the bomb. There's no point. And you can see Alu going for the flank. CLY does clean him up, but again, right behind him, it's going to be Legia. There it is. So now all tied up yet again here at 13-13. Might we see overtime?
We might at this rate. We'll have to see what can be done here. As you said, 13-13, 27th round coming up. Big game from Strux, big game from Troubly. Not sure what we can see from mousesports. They're so on and off. Some rounds they'll make look easy, some will seem so far beyond reach, it's unbelievable. So right now, Stavros feeling confident, gonna head straight down to short, and oh, he's challenging out Chris J. This is dangerous, but he's gonna get it. He's opened up so many rounds for the CT side. He's only on, what, 9-7 on this half, but I think at least 3 of those kills have been the opener in the round, and that's gone their way off the back of it. They are running with, I thought I saw a double up then, I didn't. So they are just running with Stavros on the AWP, but I'll be interested to see where they now take this for the T side. mousesports have so many options available. They still have, you know, Alu in play. He can pick up the AWP where Chris J had it and just be fine with it as well. But still, they've struggled to forge these rounds, and it looks like they're going for the same play. Troubly is waiting. Bear in mind, Strux as well is just up by those B doors, so this could be tough to handle. Alu does get spotted out, and he goes immediately over. Doesn't catch too much of them, but they know they're there now. The support comes down from B. You can see them all closing on this next. Finds Legia, who was in the B tunnels. And now we need to see these guys turn around because Mouse are coming in. Alu does land towards Troubly, but here comes a fire. Alu gets a second, goes for the third, doesn't land the shot, sadly. And Strux will close it down, and Planetkey Dynamics get close to winning the first map now.
You know, one thing is the fact that, again, 87% of the people voted on mousesports here. They'd be getting a little bit worried for their skins. And well, right now we're gonna find out. Unfortunately, they can keep them or lose them. And that's just kind of the nature of the game here, as you can see. Strux being a little bit aggressive here. Maybe wanting to push into tunnels, but just gonna back away again. Stavros not gonna go for the re-peek onto lower B.
I think I have hiccups.
Oh, that's always fantastic. Sorry, that was really weird. Either way, they're just sort of pushing towards this A side here, and Stavros needs to start raining in flash as well, just to impede on their progression up cat. And Stavros gonna be watching from ramp. He sees them pushing in, like he sees the body of one man, and he just needs to be able to make something happen here. He's gonna spot out at least one man inside, Chris J. And well, look at this crossfire coming in. Taps in. Not sure how much work he can do here. COI able to pick up the kill as well. And that will now be all in the hands of Alu, who's pushing middle and getting taken down. They bought everything they possibly could, and now they have no money. So, Planetkey, they might do it. They might pick up the first map. And there's a lot of people out there who are probably not going to be happy with that.
Yeah, incoming angry CSGO fans, because right now Planetkey Dynamics are on the verge of picking up Dust 2 against mousesports. That's not something we see every day, and Planetkey might actually be able to double nade out at least one here, but he just pushes straight forward. Strux, not sure why Auto Director fancied that was the right option, but COI did get the first kill, so already opening up. And look at the buy coming out from mousesports. They can't afford anything. They have, what, a CZ, bit of armor here and there, P250s, and a scout. They're depending on the man on your screen to maybe get this one open. COI finds Alu, and PKD can do this.
Easily. Very easily here. Now with only 3 people stopping them, with only a P250, a CZ, and a scout, like you said, to really be in their way. Planetkey are going to try to chug this one home here. Remember, they were down 5-0. And yet they're able to come back because of the little bit of a TK that Chris J did. And now with the smoke here, where Struck's already tucked in a sight behind car. Not to mention Next, sitting in the back of sight here. This is going to be a little bit tougher. Time to push it in. Well, easy crossfire comes in. And that will be map number 1 going over to Planetkey Dynamics.
That is not what I expected to see at all. mousesports there, I think we could argue that they probably, I wouldn't say threw away rounds, but they certainly let some rounds slip. So for me, it's a bit of a shame to see it kind of coming down to that sort of play, and I was hoping we could maybe see them playing a little bit better, but when it really came down to the rounds that mattered, Planetkey Dynamics played it very well. They played a smart game on the CT side, and they deserved to walk away with the victory there, because we saw the fact that once they got control of the money system, once they got that little bit of an advantage going on the CT side, and it built up a little more, and obviously the Ts then were forced down to, you know, the CZs, the scouts every now and then, it just wasn't going for them. They ran with it, and they did really well. They worked hard on that, and that probably means a hell of a lot to them as well on Planetkey Dynamics side. Yeah,
not to mention, like, they didn't let those first 5 rounds really get in their heads. They were like, all right, well, we know we lost, and then obviously when Next, I think it was Next, picked up the 1v3, well, 1v2, I guess, technically, with Chris J killing his teammate. It kind of, like, pumped them up, got them riled up. I wish we actually could see them or listen in on them on the stream, but unfortunately, we don't really have that capability, and just fantastic job overall. Just keep your composure to play so well like that. And now they're 1 map away from securing first place for the summer season of EPS Germany. And that'll be on Inferno. The thing is, mousesports chose Dust 2.
Yeah.
And now we're going to Inferno.
It's not like they can't play it, though.
Yeah, it's not like they can't play it, but
Dust 2 is their safety net. That's their go-to map where it's just them generally winning. You know, they've beaten some brilliant teams in it. You saw it at Gfinity not too long ago. But you don't associate them with being the strong team on Inferno. You don't go, they're like Fnatic. You know, Fnatic to me are the really strong team on that map, for example. Especially on like the T side, they play out super well. And even on the CT side, when the CZs was really quite OP. Crims used to do magic with it, so you could always turn it around. But I don't associate them with that. Maybe I'm cutting them a little short. Maybe I'm not taking into account.
I think you're right.
But it's just, I always associate them with Dust 2, and they always do well on Dust 2. They're such a strong side. And you could argue, yeah, they probably dropped some rounds there that they shouldn't have done, but still, it is what it is, and Planetkey Dynamics picked up and run with it.
All right, guys, so make sure to also get in touch with us via Twitter and Twitch chat. Always like to hear what you guys have to say. You can see on the bottom of the screen, at They Call Me Pansy, at Jay Kaplan. We're going to go a quick little break here, but when we come back, it will be Map 2 coming up on Inferno between Planetkey Dynamics and mousesports. We'll see you guys then.